Hey guys, Super Mario Luffy here, and today I want to show you a Falcon Lost tutorial with 3 different strategies and builds which will help you to finish Falcon Lost easily with any squad or with matchmaking. The last few weeks I played a lot PvE, and so far I have to mention that nobody changed the build if they are join the group or even their skills. I said in the in-game chat, I am for example a reclaimer, but nobody changed their support stations. So here I got 3 builds and 3 strategies for you which will help you to finish it with any squad. So let's go. You'll see here, if you go on the right upstairs, I'm using here my Hunter's Faith supporter station build with smart cover. But smart cover is not a must-have. You are able to switch to scan, to pulse, but in this case one of my mates has a pulse, so I use the smart cover. One trick with this build is if you shoot the tank with the Hunter's Faith build, you got the damage resistance, the whole team got the damage resistance, so it's 50% damage resistance because it's almost 50 meters to the tank, and you see it on my health bar. If it's dark green, it's pretty good and you got a lot of damage resistance. I'm using here my M60, it's pretty accurate, you see, and pretty decent. The damage is pretty decent. I'm just full tactician, and here's my build. I'm using here the Witcher's chest on electronic with health and skill haste, ammo capacity, 2 times stamina mods with damage to elites, so I got here 8% damage to elites because of my stamina mods. My Hunter's Faith mask is also on electronic with skill bar on it, and the damage to elites again, my ammo is 997. And I have again a stamina mod with 4% damage to elites. My knee pads are also on electronic, again with skill bar, damage to elites. It's very important because I got a lot of damage to elites in this case with this build. An electronic mod with skill haste and 1 performance mod with smart cover damage resistance. So let's switch to my backpack. So I got an inventive backpack, so it's also on electronic, with skill bar, burn resistance, electronic mod with skill haste, smart cover, 3% damage resistance, and 1 first aid self-heal mod. My Hunter's Faith gloves, on firearms, pretty decent firearms build here with LMG damage, enemy armor damage, and critical hit damage. I wanna have the highest damage I get because I got no crit chance here with this build, but if I got my pulse here, I got also crit chance, so it's pretty good. You got a lot of damage, you got for the whole team damage resistance and a lot of heal with the Defi. So here my classic M60, my talents competent, adept and ferocious, again because of the damage to elites. My M4 deadly and the ferocious again. So let's see my overall stats. My heal, the self-heal is 158 and ally heal is 266 with my Defi. So I'm able to revive my teammates if they are going down or rush too much. My smart cover 33 damage resistant and almost 37 stability and accuracy. So it's pretty good, so it helps your team because damage resistance, accuracy, stability, yeah, this build is perfect. It would be perfect if you have a mate with final measure on it because the tank shoots at you and the grenade staggers, yeah. It's not the best. If you have a 1 final measure, it's perfect. Smart cover damage resistance, hunter damage resistance, yeah, and final measure. See here I got a lot of damage to elites, 300,000 skill power, skill haste 21, ammo over 33, my health is 175. So let's go to the other strategy and the other build. If your team's going down and you see in this case all my mates got a support station, so I'm using in this case my tactician build with my pulls, with my damage pulls, so my teammates dealing also a lot of damage because of the pulls of the crit chance and crit damage. And yeah, so with this build you can switch it, and if you're, in this case, the 3 teammates has support stations, so you don't need a support station, and the best way here is the pulls because of the rushers, and you need to clear the rushers as soon as possible, and that's the reason the pulls is here a pretty good choice. So here a bit gameplay, you see we have no stress. I played a lot of PvE content and a lot of Falcon Lost rounds with randoms, and I never failed, and we're dealing so much damage and it's no problem, and with the Defi they got a lot of heal, and yeah. So let's go to this set. Also a Vigorous chest, the overall stats 361 skill power, 300,000 toughness, and yeah, DPS are is not that good, but the pulls, yeah, with the pulls it's pretty good. So my Vigorous chest is on electronic with health on it, skill haste, electronic with skill haste mod, and 1 electronic mod with skill power. I'm using here refresh mask with skill power. Unfortunately I don't get one with damage to elites. I'm using here the gold one and not the 4-piece tactician because of the healing, because 30% if I'm in the last segment, and yeah, I got 30% more heal with my Defi, and it's better than, yeah, a few percent more of my heal with the tech stack or damage with the pulse. So here damage to elites again on electronic, and to be a bit more tankier on my backpack, it's on health and electronic burn resistance. The mods are on electronic with skill power, first aid, self heal 1 time, and critical hit damage with the pulse. My gloves are still on electronic, critical hit chance, assault rifle damage, and skill haste again, because we need so much kill haste with this build, so we are able to spam the pulls and the heals, so almost invincible. Again with critical hit damage, the mod here, pretty decent tactician holster. I'm using here the Caduceus because of my pretty good pulls here, so I'm healing my teammates with the Caduceus too. Talented intense on my Caduceus, the same talents I got on my MDR. The MDR is pretty strong weapon with intense because of the special talent of the MDR, so I get the status effect on the opponents. So let's see my skills. My pulse does 36% chance and has crit damage of 53, almost 54%, and it's pretty good against the NPCs. Yeah, you're shredding the NPCs so soon. My heal 200,006 self heal. No, that was the booster. 193 self heal and a lot more for the Alice. 324. So they got each 17 seconds if they got no triage in their builds. Each 17 seconds my 300,000 heal. So here my MDR stats 37,000 base damage, 15% damage to elites, 33% enemy armor damage, skill haste 39%, skill power 361. Yeah, health I got around 200,000 health, and my armor roll is here pretty good. Yeah, and that was my second build, and let's go to my third build. That's the Reclaimer. If nobody is using a support station, the Reclaimer is the best way to beat Falcon Loss, because you get for your teammates the skill haste. They got, each of your teammates got 15% skill haste. Yeah, the range is insane. I'm starting to rush the NPCs with random peoples in matchmaking because I got four for range mods here, and yeah, it's insane, the range, and you're able to go upstairs here and yeah, shoot the opponents here. You see the end of the rushing part. We're rushing the enemies here because my team was so confident that we are not able to die. I'm using here battle body, and my support station is hiding behind the stairs here. If you hide your support station here, no opponent is shooting at the support station. And in case someone rushes here too much, you got the defibrillator, and yeah, instant revived. Yeah, and with these 3 builds you should be 100% sure to finish Falcon Lost without any problems. So here my build. Also on electronic, health and skill haste for sure. 2 times stamina with damage to elites. My reclaimer mask on electronic with skill power damage to elites again. So I'm dealing a lot of damage here again. 1 firearms mod with skill haste because of my support station. Skill power on my knee pads also on electronic. Everything on electronic, just 1 mod on firearms. Again with damage to elites because so I'm able to deal a lot of damage. Electronic mod with skill support station range, but you are able to change it. So if you don't wanna have so huge support station, so just take speed or self heal in this case. So inventive backpack for sure because of the support station. You are still in overheal. I like just my gloves with shotgun damage, so I'm searching for other ones with assault rifle damage, but yeah, I take what I get. So a pretty decent reclaimer holster with skill haste, and yeah, I say that range mods because so you have pretty decent range. So let's see my overall stats. I'm using here my AK-74. Base damage 16.6, competent, intense and talented, my talents on this weapon, and my Caduceus again with talented and intense. So my heal, the wrong heal again, self heal is 164k and my ally heal is almost 300,000. My cooldown is 21, but if I'm standing in the box, my cooldown is not that high. So my support station range almost 12 meters, 13.5 healing rate. My damage here is 16.6 on my AK. No damage to elite 32 because I wanna have the highest base damage I can get here. Health on kill 5% because of my gloves. 22 enemy armor damage, skill power 328, skill haste 27, but if I'm standing inside my box I got 42 skill haste, max health 185. Yeah, so that was my 3 builds for Falcon Lost, and if it doesn't matter if you go on the right or downstairs, with these 3 builds you should able to finish Falcon Lost easily and very fast. And just watch at the beginning at Falcon Lost which skills are your teammates using, and then decide which build of these 3 sets you're using, and then Falcon Lost it's easy and you get a lot of friends requests after doing this shit so fast. So the next one I will do a tutorial is the Dragon's Nest. And if 1.7 drops, I will do all the legendary missions, step-by-step guide, and for sure Stolen Signal. 1.7 because there will be stronger builds in 1.7 and new strategies are working out in the legendaries and Stolen Signal, and it will be a lot faster through the missions, so I'm waiting for 1.7. So I would appreciate if you follow me. I will, like I said before, the next one is the Dragon's Nest tutorial. I hope you will like this video and have a nice day, guys. See ya!